Oh, come on now. There we go. What's up, guys? It is Kendrick Morrison here with Driver Motorsports, and today we're showing you guys a little bit of the behind the scenes of some of what goes into the making of our showcase videos for some of these vehicles. And I'm about to get hit by a car as we talk. But anyway, just stick around, see everything that goes down. We're going to take you into the shop here in a little bit and show you what's going on there, see everything that we're working on, and I hope you enjoy it. So stay tuned. Peace.
Yes, I did. Very claustrophobic there.
Well, you should. You should. So yeah, we got some more fire coming your way. Check out, be on the lookout for the video. She's coming fast.
Coming fast and furious.
Fast and Furious. Dude, someone should name a movie Fast and Furious.
They should. That is a good name for a movie.
What?
Fast and Furious. Somebody should name a movie that.
Make a movie.
Yeah.
Like that.
They should make like 8 or 9. Yeah, 8 or 9. That's a good idea.
Vin Diesel's looking a little old.
Tevin, what are you doing, bro?
I'm in my natural habitat, brother.
What do you think, Ed? What we got going on, bro?
All the fire, bro. Have you even looked? Like, look over there. Look, just look at it. Do you see that? Fire. Chris over here on Instagram Live. Say hi to yourselves.
Hey. Say hello to yourselves right here.
Yeah, there you are.
Boom.
There
Right
we
inside
are.
that box.
Yep.
Oh, and behind the scenes.
Third angle.
Boom. It's a shootout over here.
Mention you can get parts for the engine locally.
Why'd you get
Or-
canceled?
Yeah,
well, we put a
one's got
segment in our
VG,
vlog. It's
the
called
other's got
Just
the
the
BQ.
Behind.
Yeah. Or they both have VGs if you get single
Yeah, if you
cams.
get the single cams and we say single cam, that means single cam per head. So it actually still has 2 cams.
Yeah.
But it's 1 cam per head.
It's not a quad head.
Right. It's not a quad cam.
Yeah. I just feel like picking on you, you know? Just want to pick on you.
Stop.
All right, guys, so we are back from SEMA. It's a couple weeks ago. We've been busy, sorry. Enjoy this short bit of footage that we got. We didn't take a whole lot because everyone takes a crap ton. A couple of our favorites. We definitely had a good time meeting everyone, seeing people that we've never met. Yeah, just the whole experience is kind of mind-blowing. But yeah, making those connections definitely key. But yeah, check this stuff out.
All right, guys, we're at SEMA. It's early in the morning on the last day, and we've been so busy just talking and walking and talking and more walking. Met a ton of great people.
So real quick, Ned's from Hoonigan just walked past, and I got an NSX, and that man loves Hondas more than I love GTRs. And I just told him I think about him every time I get into it. So I hope when he gets into his car, he thinks about me.
He won't, but they're just getting the car wiped down. It looks absolutely insane in this. Like, you can really see the root beer right now, and this light from back that angle. It's pretty sweet. So we figured today we would just walk around. There's so many people that shoot SEMA, it's kind of pointless, but we just wanted to show you guys our favorite cars. So we're gonna walk around, talk about a few of them, and I'm sure we'll be talking to plenty of other people, but met some incredible people this week, made a ton of connections, and it's just been a fantastic time. So what do you think about SEMA, Brad?
But honestly, it's super cool. If you get a chance to come here, for sure, do it. It's
mind blowing. Just the amount of crazy cars that are here.
When also like just the amount of like kind of like YouTube royalty that just hangs out. They're just hanging out, walking around, like, hey, what's up? You know, like,
yeah,
it's been kind of wild to see.
Yeah, like we saw Steve Aoki here yesterday.
Yeah.
Like,
yep.
That's bigger than YouTube.
The biggest thing of the entire week was that we saw the D's Nuts guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just roll the clip.
These nuts. Got him.
Walking down the street, we walked right by him, and it was undoubtable. Like that was him.
It was so weird. It seriously, like, it took us all like 5 seconds to realize it. Like, we all like kind of slowed it down. We're like, was that the D's Nuts guy?
All right, so we're about to show you guys something. It's the most beautiful thing here. You're gonna love it. I guarantee it.
Unanimously, all of our favorite cars.
By a lot. I'm a bit biased too, but
yeah. So all right, so this is the Garage Active full carbon R32 GTR.
Show me inside. There's nobody there.
Oh my gosh! So the craziest thing is that they just came out with this new floor, carbon fiber floor, to match their carbon fiber rear seat delete. So everything on this car is just so tastefully done. The dash, the door cards. It's absolutely insane. These beautiful Recaros. And then, you know, a thing is a lot of people don't realize that full carbon means it's full carbon. So the full door is carbon. Oh yeah, looks wild over here in the light. This is their new headlight that they just came out with. This is full glass as well.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning. How you doing? This is the builder of the car, the owner of Garage Active. It's amazing to meet you in person. We've had fun talking about this beautiful car for the last week, really. Whew.
It's huge.
Yeah, that's huge.
1,300 horsepower.
1,300, and it weighs 3,000 pounds.
Yes. Got the wrinkle black, which you know we love.
Yeah.
We love wrinkle black. The Gretty intake manifold.
I love this AC compressor down here.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
That's Garage Active.
So sweet. That's a new Garage Active product. I love it. Still stock fan, 1,300 horsepower on stock fan. Serial number 6. So this is only the 6th full carbon GTR that they built, which is nuts.
I've had goosebumps the whole time.
Thank you.
Yeah.
These are their new wheels as well, and you guys have seen those brakes before. These are their new wheels. They're absolutely insane in person.
See if you can get under there and show them to you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is static ride height, guys. So this is on coilovers. This is how it rides. I love it. Has their exhaust as well. And the crazy thing is that they built this car in 3 weeks.
Mind blowing.
Mind blowing. I mean, a lot of the parts they have on the shelf.
Well, I feel
But
like you have
it's-
to have all the
Yeah.
parts on the shelf to build something like this in 3 weeks.
But it just, that's absurd. Yeah, this car is ridiculous.
And we keep standing around and just looking at it. Like every time we come over here, we're just standing back, admiring.
Yeah, he just told me thank you for coming every day to see it, you know?
I mean, if there's something this beautiful here, you have to come every day.
Yeah,
to see it.
you have to be involved with it, because it's like we've spent probably 2 hours looking at this one single car. It's unbelievable. So
And it's so well done. Like even if you look up in the front inner fenders, there's custom-made splash shields to allow for the clearance of the big wheel. But yet, if you look up in there, you don't see like a hammered footwell. It's just like smooth.
See if I can get a shot of that. It's hard to get in here, but yeah, you can see some of it back in there. Maybe. Oh, doesn't want to focus. Yeah, if you got some light, that would help. Yeah, there you go. You can see where the harness comes through there, but behind that is this like custom little splash shield. It's just so sweet. Shameless plug. Where can they get all this stuff?
Just shoot us an email to drivermotorsports@gmail.com. We got you, dog.
Yep. We are a Garage Active distributor, and we're working on getting some little things in stock in the U.S., specifically the N1 repop headlights by Garage Active, the carbon fiber mirrors, and a lot of the accessories that they sell. The bigger stuff is kind of made to order, so it's not like you can really stock it, but it's nuts. So this is Sal's car, beautiful R32 GTR that was completely stripped down, sent out to paint to get fully resprayed, and Devin is doing all of this. So currently you're working on fabbing some stuff, but quick overview for you guys that don't know, this is a built block. It's still a 2.6. Cams, we just had these freshly redone, but I don't know if they're staying. And Blitz Triple K top twin turbo setup. It's pretty rad, and it's
Super rare intercooler.
Super rare intercooler, and it's I mean, it's gnarly. This is
massive.
This is a big boy. Like the girth of this thing, that's my hand. It's probably 5 inches deep. It's insane. But Devin, why don't you tell them what you're doing? Because
yeah,
it's interesting.
So what we got going on is this kit was sold to this customer as a complete kit, intercooler piping, intake box, everything ready to go. The intake box that came with this kit was a little restrictive, so it was pretty much mine and Chris's call to go ahead and try to get this thing to breathe as much as we can, because the customer wants 650 horsepower. So I went ahead and made a brand new intake box and brand new intakes. We're keeping the same intercooler piping that came with the kit, but these intakes came out better than I could have ever imagined. It's 2 3/4. I went ahead and widened it to 3.5, and then I got a Vibrant HD clamp. Best clamps to ever work with.
Vibrant is the truth.
Yeah, they're beautiful.
And this is why, because you can just easily
pull that
out and it's done.
Yeah, it's the easiest. The other clamps, super cool, but they require bolts, and you gotta like hold your tongue the right way to make sure it lines up. This thing, slap it together, slap that pin in there, beautiful.
Like we've used Plasma Man, we've used
Hypertune,
but
they're great.
They're great brands and great product, but Vibrant
just slays with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't have the hole cut yet, but I'll have a 4-inch hole down in the bottom of this box, sucking in air from the wheel well. And then up here, Dan is actually designing a top plate for me to put a filter up top too. That way we can take the top off, remove the filters when it's needed.
So tomorrow morning we're gonna be cutting this. It's probably gonna take a little bit of time. We'll throw it on our CNC over there. And then I guess we'll show maybe some of that, because maybe you guys will be interested in seeing that. But we're making one, a top cover that's also a breather, and it's gonna sandwich that filter. And then for the catch can that's gonna be over here, we're gonna mimic that same flow and design for that. Also, for all of you people that are building turbo cars, do yourself a favor, put your catch can on the opposite side of the turbos.
Yeah, a lot of people like to put them over here and cross the turbos. That's fine.
We've done it too before, but it's a better idea.
Yeah, it's a better idea to go on the cold side.
You're keeping all that fluid and the vapors and stuff away from all your hot stuff.
Another thing we got going on is this power steering reservoir. So there was a similar car to this, and the power steering reservoir was in the back. We want to try to make this as clean as we can and like show the pretty bay. So I went ahead and tucked it right here. It's not mounted or anything, I just made it, but it'll sit like that. Super simple. It's gonna be wrinkle black. These will be wrinkle black. We'll polish these up. Radiator will be polished. This engine bay is wrinkle black, blue, or polished. That's all it is. This thing's sick. Just took some tubing, intercooler pipe, and ProWorks cap. Best caps ever to fabricate with. And then made a little baffle to go inside. I don't know if you guys can see that, but
there's a little bit of shine in there.
Yeah. But whenever you make a power steering reservoir, you're gonna want some kind of baffles, that way it doesn't cavitate. Pretty much what it stops is when the returns come in, it'll stop bubbling, aeration, just movement of the fluid in general. That way this doesn't overfill, pretty much. But I mean, we're trying to make this as simple as possible, clean as possible. It's coming out beautiful.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to hear it.
Yeah, I know, me too. 4-inch exhaust, I think.
4-inch?
I think so.
All right, so took a while on our little CNC, the Shea Poco, but we've got our top plate. There's still going to be a little bit of manual work that needs to be done to this. Devin's got to, I drilled these holes. We're going to use nut certs for this, but this is actually going to clamp the filter underneath the back side of this. So we'll have to manually drill the holes on the top to make relief for that, and then he's going to put some tabs in the top of this, but it looks square on camera. It's not.
It's
so
off just a hair.
Everything is just slightly off as far as measurements, so it's not not perfectly square box. So that was my biggest worry. But let's see. Like a freaking glove. But I think that's going to look pretty rad in there. I almost kind of say we just polish it. The idea was that we had as much airflow as possible. I think Devin showed the old box was pretty restrictive, and we wanted to make this to where we could get a ton of airflow through it. So with the bottom and the top, there's a lot of airflow coming through this. So it does look pretty, but it's also a very functional piece. So.
Basically, Steven came and test drove the Prado, all right? The Land Cruiser Prado. This is a diesel, by the way. These are awesome trucks. Look like a G-Wagon, but reliability of a Toyota, basically. But anyway, you were talking.
I did, and
I said
I used to be in car sales. I did car sales for a few years at a large dealership, and I will say that in all of my years, this was both the easiest and the most pleasant experience of buying a vehicle I've ever had. So I want to say thanks to you guys. Driver Motorsports is awesome. I would definitely recommend other people to come back here.
Yeah.
So it's super cool. Very, very easy, very friendly, down to earth, no pressure, but really very knowledgeable. So you and Dan, just awesome. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
We are zero pressure sales.
That's right, zero pressure.
Honestly.
100%.
That's the way I wanted it to be, and I told Dan, don't ever pressure anybody.
Right.
If they want to buy it, they want to buy it. If they don't, why pressure? And anytime I've gone to a car deal, you know, and I'm going to buy a car, it's always been that high pressure, and it turns me off.
Right, and me too.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
And then you have a lot of buyer's remorse at the end, and so in this case, it was just honestly, it was very, very awesome. It was really, really great experience. So thank you.
Cool.
Yeah.
And zero processing fee.
That is correct. Zero processing.
Too?
What he said it was going to cost is what it cost. So that was awesome. So very cool.
Because I always hated that too. You
Me
go
too.
to buy a car, and then they're like, oh, it's going to be $20,000, and then before you leave, it's $21,500, and you're like,
where did that come
what?
from? Yeah.
$895 processing fee?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I've walked out before.
Right, me too.
And said, I'm not doing it, I'm not paying that fee.
Right,
you know,
right.
so when I had the opportunity to come up with a processing fee, I said, let's do a goose egg, big fat zero processing fee.
That's
so,
awesome. Well, hey,
cool.
I really appreciate it. It was an awesome experience, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Cool. Thanks, dude.
All right.
All right.